Hello?
We can hear everything.
It's working fine now?
Yeah, it's not blaring through here, right?
No.
No,
No.
Okay.
it just hates me
So how did you
Correct.
break it?
because I'm Ian and I touched
Okay.
it in the wrong.
Well, okay.
The wrongest.
So
I can feel our arm hairs touch.
why don't I hear anything now?
I
can
thought
make a
he says,
video
why don't I
about
feel
that."
my arm hairs touch?
Cody talking?
No.
I haven't been.
Okay. No, we're
I
good.
can talk.
No, we're good. We're fine.
We're fine without me talking?
No, we're
Is that
fine
what?
now. Everything's gonna look goofy as hell because I didn't get a chance to set up the scenes properly. We don't have 2 monitors for the thing. It's fine. It is what it is. Let's start talking about E3.
It's fine.
I
It's
gotta edit
everything
out-
is fine.
I've got to edit out so much of this. We got to edit out like 20 minutes of content.
It's pretty good.
Tim is the personification of that meme of the dog with all the fire going on around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you think you're kidding?
Everything's fine.
You think
The
you're
fire's
kidding?
OLIP.
That became a thing at my when I before I switched companies. That was a thing.
Yeah.
Like I kept saying, it's fine to the point that it became a thing at work. That like that was people would say it's fine and quote they would say it in the group chat
Yeah.
and it would be in a very
That's right,
Tim
the
voice. It's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh,
Everything's
E3 was
fine.
fine.
E3 was fine. So, what were you hoping to see at E3 that maybe didn't, Ian?
Dude, I only care about one thing this year.
What?
Borderlands 3.
They showed it.
They did.
Yeah, I
show
know
it.
they
They
did.
showed nothing new,
It looks
but they showed
wonderful. Still. They could show
I
me a
mean-
piece of shit, plaster
I mean-
BL3 on it, I'm buying it.
If you get Microsoft Game
it. What's
Pass,
wrong with
you can get the Handsome collection
I already have it.
and just play it. Well, I'm just saying, like, you can get it on PC,
He doesn't have a.
but you don't
PC.
have
I
a
PC.
computer.
And it's also
I'm talking
the-
for everybody else.
the
Really,
PSN
it's also
game.
$5 on
About it.
Steam.
It is.
It's also
It's
the
$5 on
PlayStation
Steam.
free game too.
It is.
Is
a
it?
free PlayStation game. Yep.
Is it?
'Cause
Yeah,
they
I
saw
don't
it was on
know.
Game Pass, and they were like, "Oh,
Yeah.
we better do something."
Oh,
Uh-oh.
real
But
quick.
I mean, it's
before we
been a
dive-
free game before in PlayStation
Has it?
and
No,
Xbox.
Xbox
Yeah.
killed it at E3 this year. They did. A
They
really
did.
Good job. They were
They
like
did.
the only good one.
Presentation.
What did they
Real
do?
quick. Hold on, real quick. If you guys haven't tested this, or Justin, if it's you specifically with your PlayStation,
Mhm.
streaming your PlayStation to your computer actually isn't bad.
Really?
They have an app for it, and I was doing it yesterday, and I was playing Days Gone because my daughter wanted to watch TV. I
Mhm.
wanted to play Days Gone, so compromise.
Okay.
I got to play Days Gone on my computer. It's a little janky sometimes with the frame rates or whatever, but as long as you got decent internet, it's good shit.
So it's like the same as the Xbox streaming thing.
Yeah, it's exactly the same.
Nice.
Except for you have to like hook up, like you have to put in like your code, like your PlayStation has a code that you got to put
Sure.
in to sync it or whatever. But yeah, like other than that, yeah, and it worked. Like you can set the settings and stuff to your own. Like I had it at like 720p and trying to get the highest frames as possible, but you can set it lower and whatnot. It's good shit.
Yeah, if
So.
I ever want to play a video game on PlayStation again, I'll definitely do that.
after Microsoft killed it with their Ultimate Game Pass thing.
Yeah, I
Or
mean,
$5 a month for all those games for
There we go.
PC.
Now
Jesus
we've got
Christ!
chat open too.
when the 7 remake comes out, then I'll boot it up.
When what?
Final
The
Fantasy VII
7.
remake.
Dude, you need to
that
get
was, like,
Days
all
Gone.
Square Enix announced was like all remakes and remasters.
Right.
and-
Right. It was
Yeah,
it was
pretty much.
annoying.
I
And
don't-
Dying Light 2, that was it.
Yeah, but Dying Light 2 was announced at Xbox too. So they showed Dying Light 2 for a second time. It wasn't like a fresh announcement. They showed it at the Xbox
I
conference too.
mean,
They showed the same damn thing, and it looked.
but
Honestly, they
they're
showed
making
cool,
it. Microsoft's is publishing it.
They showed cooler shit at the Xbox conference than they did at the Square Enix conference for Dying Light 2.
I mean, they probably did.
I mean,
Way
nothing beats
cooler.
that first trailer
Yeah. Putting this here.
Right.
for chat.
Okay, I got a question.
What's up?
So, if Keanu Reeves is now a video game character,
He's the best.
is he now eligible to be in
For Smash?
Well,
Technically.
I don't
he's not
know.
on a Nintendo game.
Well, yeah, but neither
Well,
neither is
Banjo.
Banjo Kazooie.
Yeah, it's true.
Ah?
But I think Banjo has probably been on Nintendo at some point.
Banjo Kazooie?
He's an Xbox. He was an
Just
Xbox
growls.
exclusive. Why did you growl?
I don't know.
Why did you growl at
I
Justin?
don't know.
Like, there's a Banjo Kazooie on N64, right?
I don't think so. I think
No,
it's a
no.
Microsoft thing.
PlayStation.
Who?
I mean, Microsoft owns it now.
There was a Banjo Kazooie PlayStation game, but I don't
No,
remember.
I'm
there
pretty
being-
sure
I can-
I
I
played
can-
Banjo at the N64.
Yeah, it was in
I
N64.
could-
It was never
Look
on
it up. You're the only
PlayStation.
one who can right now.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. Banjo
Rareware has
Kazooie.
never put a game on PlayStation.
No,
I swear there was a Banjo game.
but I
on
mean,
PlayStation.
I'm just saying.
PlayStation original.
Bet.
I'm not
1998 looks like the first one. What the fuck?
I mean,
It sounds like an N64 to me.
It was an N64
Was it N64?
video game. Yep.
yeah.
I
Yep.
thought I remembered one on
Gruntilda fam.
PlayStation. Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
No.
Maybe.
Well,
Wait,
Banjo
wait, wait,
Tooie.
something else.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't understand why.
Perfect
Yeah,
time for
it-
Cody to cut out.
Huh? No.
He didn't care, he just
It's
stopped
just
talking.
stopped. Yeah.
I did stop talking
His
because I was
brain
reading.
Yeah.
No. So I'm looking from 1998 to 2008. Banjo Kazooie was on some form of Nintendo
Yeah.
until the game in 2008. It was published by Microsoft Game Studios, which was the 5th title in the series.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, it was released for the 360 worldwide in November 2008. How the fuck did they do that? Did they just
Are
buy?
we still muted?
Are we muted?
Oh, can they not hear you?
I don't know.
No, they can hear us.
Can they though?
Wireless.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
They're actually.
I just
audio
double-checked.
clips.
I mean, all I'm saying is if I'm Nintendo, I'm gonna see what I can do to get Keanu. on
There's
board.
so
Yeah,
many
that'd
other
be huge.
there's so many other characters though that like people want in Smash before Keanu.
Cody, shut up. Keanu Reeves. Literally right now, 2019 belongs to Keanu, and I'm.
I mean,
more than okay with
I mean it does,
Yeah,
and
big move.
2020 because that's when that game comes out.
True.
So
Mhm.
excited! It's gonna come back. It's gonna come out like after I come back from the deployment. I'm gonna be off for a whole month, and I'm just gonna no life
Just
the fuck
that.
out
There's
of
a
that thing.
there's a top-down John Wick game coming out too.
Oh,
yeah?
Is there?
God.
Is it going to be like? How
No, that's a good old God.
Oh, it didn't sound like a good
No,
old god.
no, that's
It
like
sounded like a, oh god.
yeah, because now I
why?
gotta spend more money on a game.
Hi.
Sarah, is there a problem? Okay, eat your Chex Mix.
I don't know.
Your checks. What the?
Ah.
hell?
Oh,
Banjo
and also, hold
review
on.
was
I'm
cool.
still on Keanu. If you guys have not seen his scene in Always Be My Maybe, it's a Netflix movie. Highly recommended. Just for his scene.
He's got a single scene.
No, he's got 2. Worth it.
Oh, okay.
I need to
so
watch
the
Violet
problem is-
Evergarden, and then I'll get rid of Netflix.
The problem is we're much quieter than Cody.
You
Yeah.
want me to yell?
So
I
we
can
need
yell.
to like. We need to like lean real into the mic.
Very
We're gonna get into
intimately.
Oh God! It's like we're
It's
a harmony.
Because we're so dark.
It
with the
looks like
lighting
we're
as
gonna
well.
sing. It looks like we're about to
Are
burst
we?
into song.
Let's do it.
It looks like you guys are about to jump
We went different.
Man of constant sorrow.
It's tough
What is
because there's a huge audio delay on that.
Ooh.
So it's-
It's
the What bearded
trio.
is it?
Oh my
I don't have a
god.
beard.
You got facial hair.
I mean,
Fuck it, suck it, lick it.
I'm not gonna fuck it, suck it, lick it. That's just. Why would I do that?
What is happening?
That's Cody.
Oh,
That's our new OLIP tagline.
No.
OLIP. Fuck it, suck it,
I
lick
could
it.
turn up the gain a bit and see how.
No.
That goes.
Go for it.
It's our if we have a tagline, it's want to buy a game, $40. That's our tagline.
Yeah.
Those are
Let us
already-
know if that's better. It was so
Better
much
or
better when we
worse?
were doing the SMR part.
Oh yeah, should we just do it like that?
No,
That'd be fun.
we should not.
Can we start a separate
What?
ASMR podcast?
I mean, you can.
I can.
I can't, especially if I sound like this. My voice is
Can
getting so much worse throughout the course of the night.
No.
That can be our project.
Oh, I'm down. I'm Dizzle.
They're talking about starting another podcast on this podcast. Just did you just
Side
flick off
project.
the camera?
Only Cody.
I mean,
And all the viewers and
All
everybody
two of
watching
them?
this back in the
Yes.
future.
all 2 of them.
I'm an asshole.
Anyway,
The
E3.
mic looks like your dick.
It is.
Oh my god. Wow. That's. Do you need to go to the hospital?
Also, look at it. It's all 4 of them. Fuck.
Aw.
You halved our audience.
I want our audience.
What happened to Cody?
He's dead.
I'm back.
You sound
no,
you're
not.
you sound
I'm not.
static.
Do I sound terrible?
Yes.
Yeah. This is through my phone. My internet has died twice in a row.
Oh my god.
Why?
This is a bad OLIP. This is a bad OLIP.
This is our bad episode. The only one.
This is a throwaway episode,
Listen,
really.
Cody, just fuck it, suck it, and lick it.
Yo, if I even put this on YouTube, that's gonna be the title of the video. This is a bad OLIP. Look at Cody. Look at how he froze. Look at how he died this time.
That's the picture. That's
It's
the
like he's
picture.
about to fall out of his chair laughing.
It's so fucking broken.
Oh,
What happened, guys? This sucks.
Oh my god. It's when he talks, it sounds like the video game effect of like when a bad guy was talking in like an old Sega game or something.
definitely.
He's
Well, I'm glad I can provide entertainment.
You never do.
Wow.
There you go.
No, there he goes, but now we don't hear him.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
we'll get there.
Will we?
Maybe.
I can't tell if he's still broken. Or, like, did he freeze like this, or is he working on fixing it?
Did you guys see the thing that they're fixing with Final Fantasy Brave Exvius?
No.
They're making it into a mobile tactics game.
Oh, I did see that.
I thought that looked good.
I
down
would
for
prefer a
tactics on the
regular
phone.
tactics game instead of a mobile game.
Yeah. They're never gonna make another fucking tactics game that's not Fire Emblem, though.
I want like a Dynasty Warriors tactics game again.
Yeah, I
That was
feel
a
like
good
that'd be
one.
cool.
Yeah. There was a PlayStation 2 Dynasty Warriors Tactics game that I still have that was freaking awesome. But
Way back.
Cody, you know we can't hear you, right? No, see, that doesn't help. Doing gesturing with your hands doesn't help me hear you.
Helps me. I speak sign.
He's not speaking sign.
He spoke something. He just doesn't realize it yet. Can he hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
He does know sign.
This is a horrible OLIP.
Are we getting banned for that?
What did you
Oh, I didn't
say
say anything bad. I said sign language. My name is IAN.
Nice.
I don't know if I believe him.
Bullshit.
Yeah, that means bullshit, yeah. I still don't know what you're saying. We don't
Cody's
hear
dead.
you.
Listen,
If
I
he
need
gets
you
back.
to get like
He
a
keeps-
notebook
He keeps gesturing like
and
it's
a
gonna
permanent
help.
marker and just write it down and show it to us.
Like if he just moves his hands in front of his mouth often enough, suddenly we'll be able to hear him.
It'll click.
And I can tell that I'm making him laugh by
Is that why? There's a thing that came up with a slash through it.
No. So
And it's gone now.
yeah,
It's fine.
he muted himself, but then he unmuted
Oh,
himself.
what a
He
cock.
needs to go into his settings and make sure that the right input is there. And he's saying that it is right now, but it's not being picked up at all.
It's his hoodie.
Welcome to OLIP troubleshooting.
Are you, Cody? Are you using the Yeti or are you using your headset mic? So make sure that it's not muted on the video
physical
or
one?
on the card. Check because it's your HyperX's, right? Check the sound card. Make sure that that's not muted. I don't know.
Ian, did you catch any of the E3 presentations?
The what?
He said it's picking up when he texts.
Tim, I can't hear him.
I fucking.
You can't hear
You
me?
just.
Now I can.
Okay.
You're too far away, Justin.
I know. I've always felt that way. Did you see any of the E3 stuff?
I saw Cyberpunk.
The most important part.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Neither
cool.
of you were hearing him either, correct? It's not this?
No.
Okay. He says it's picking him up on his end,
Huh.
but we don't hear anything.
Rip? Did you mute him?
No, I didn't mute him. If I muted him, you'd still hear him through your phone.
Oh yeah, that's true. Cody, you're broken.
don't know, restart Discord, I guess.
Us
Could
or
try
him?
it, yeah.
Him, because all three of us, it wouldn't be on our end. Because you're listening through a phone, he's listening through a phone, I'm listening through a computer. That's 3 different devices that he's not picking up. It's on his end.
I'm in Justin, and he's in me.
You heard that, right?
It doesn't even make sense.
It makes sense.
I mean,
It's
if you're
not
Mr.
in context.
Fantastic, unless we're no.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I just restarted Discord. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Yep.
Classic
There you
fix.
Super weird.
Now turn your camera back on.
Oh yeah.
It's asking a lot.
I don't know why I turned it off.
I don't know.
Discord.
So are we gonna talk about E3?
Yeah.
We're gonna
at this
try
point,
to.
Let's
until
maybe
my
just
internet
talk
cuts
about
out again.
The high points.
Yeah. High
Yeah.
Point Xbox.
Oh,
Yes.
for sure.
Bethesda was interesting. Not because they showed anything good. Well, Doom Eternal looks good, although it does just look like Doom again.
It's
Yeah.
Doom, so
Yeah, but
Great
like
soundtrack.
they even great soundtrack, but it's the same character models as the last one, so it doesn't look like it's new at all. But
It's overpriced expansion, but people will buy it.
I'll buy it because it still
Destiny
looks like
2.
fun. But with Bethesda's, one thing that I thought was kind of weird was they kept talking about how more people than ever are playing their games, especially with like Fallout 76. I'm like, yeah, more people than ever bought Fallout 76 because we were all super hyped about it, and then we stopped playing it. And yeah, you're adding in NPCs, and that's needed. And I said at the time that it looks cool. It's cool that they're doing that. It's cool that they're finally putting that in. And Cody was like, you're excited about them adding something that should have been in the game from the start. I'm not actually excited about it. I'm glad they're putting it in, but I'm probably not going to play it because it should have been in from day one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things that should have been in that game from day one, though.
Yeah. And like the game is getting to a point where it looks really cool. Shouldn't have launched before it was ready. Shouldn't have launched without this stuff. Rip 76.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
76 and Anthem.
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of
76
Anthem.
still a better game than Anthem.
Speaking of
It's
Anthem,
not.
did you guys see the Avengers game?
yes.
Yeah.
I'm excited. It looks like it's gonna play like
Tim's
Anthem,
not.
kind of.
There's a few
I
things
just-
I'm not excited about before.
Did you ever play the old Sega Avengers game, like on the Genesis?
Yeah.
No.
Avengers.
Oh man, I love that game.
Oh, we're dead. Oh, we're back.
We
We're
didn't
alive.
die.
We're dead.
Oh, yeah.
It's I think just Tim's voice because he's so far away. You gotta come closer.
Don't do it again.
No.
Oh, don't do that.
I'm not going to do
Well,
it.
literally, it like cut out when you said ass. So it was-
Avengers
Yeah.
ass. That's
yeah.
cool. I'm
That's
good with
America's ass.
it. But
Nice voice cast.
yeah, I don't know. It looks like I'll be cool with that game as long as they don't try and sell characters as DLC because they.
I think they already said that it's gonna be all free content updates.
they say that now.
Don't quote me on it.
It's a live
Yeah.
service game. I don't understand why you would do that with the Avengers. I get that it's gonna be like co-op and
Cosmetics.
yeah. I don't know. I'm not excited about it. Also, the fact that Tony Stark has a full bushy beard.
That
When
is
is-
one thing.
Like, when is Tony... Like, I'm cool with using a different voice actor, like, not trying to make him look like Robert Downey Jr. That's fine. When has Tony ever had a full beard?
No.
Tell us.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Right now.
Why does Tony look like a hippie?
Okay.
That's
It's not
what
even
I'm-
the full beard.
that's
it's
what
like
I'm
the hair
saying.
and everything.
The character
like,
models are weird.
It's weird.
I don't know.
Does the Hulk
I
have
mean,
a
you
beard
also
too?
got to
Does the
No.
Hulk have a beard too?
no.
This
Should all have
It's
beards.
just
Actually, yeah. And if it's a live service game, they probably will at some point as skins. That'd be a good skin pack.
Black Widow too?
I didn't see anything exciting about that
Don't
game.
wink at
personally.
me. Talking about Black Widow's skin.
It felt good. to
Wink
me.
it at me.
I think the number one thing a lot of people are saying about this E3 is that there's about zero gameplay across the board.
Yo,
I think
God.
Final Fantasy VII was about the only one that actually showed some gameplay, which was surprising in and of itself.
I think
So-
that's what I was upset
Doom
with
showed
the
a
most.
bunch of gameplay. Doom showed an
But-
ass load of gameplay.
But
Yeah.
here's my issue
It's
with
just
Dim.
Doom,
Dim. My issue with Doom is the same thing that you were saying. It doesn't look like anything new. It looks like a reskin 2016. Not even reskin. It's just
it's
just
not
got a
even
new
reskin.
title. Like
It's a
like
new title, new
Doom-
levels, new guns.
right. It's gonna be an overpriced expansion. I mean, that's just what it.
Pretty much.
You know what I mean? So, which I don't get me wrong, I like the 2016 Doom game until it locks up at 4 frames per second in the menu now or everything, and I can't fix it. And I'm not the only person with this issue. This is just like an issue with the game, so I just don't get to play it anymore. But yeah, like Doom was fun, but like I'm not excited about a game that's showing gameplay that looks exactly like it did 3 years ago. It's
I get
just
that.
like whatever. Final Fantasy VII was cool because that whole game is basically being reimagined.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really entertaining. Fighting Ifrit's not in that game. That's Final Fantasy VIII. What is I can't remember one of the big bosses.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sephiroth and whatnot. Yeah, fighting them is gonna be fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked. It's kind of the same combat system as 15, just with some more Final Fantasy 7 bits thrown in there, and
Right.
that was the best part of 15 was the combat system. So I'm excited for a game that has a plot to use it.
Right.
I feel like everyone was kind of down on the 7 remake for a long time after it was announced, but after this, I've
Wow.
seen only positive things about it.
Wasn't it originally announced in like 2005?
No. Mm-mm.
I think it
There
was.
there's another game, Versus 13, that was supposed to be a thing for a while, which looked kind of like 7, and then that became 15, and I can't remember when they announced 7 remake.
A couple of years ago, I remember you and Keegan both got really excited about it.
Yeah, not that long though.
It was. I remember we talked about it on an episode of OLIP because you were super excited about it.
Did you guys see they came out with a release date for that?
Yeah, next year,
Yeah.
March.
Yeah, March 4th or March 3rd.
Yeah, not too long.
I will say this year at E3. So the last few years there have been like surprise game announcements. Like there was none of that this year. There was nothing that was announced that made me go, "Oh shit, that's coming!" Like, and then it was interesting to me that Bethesda said Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6 would not be at E3 this year, and they were only brought up in order to confirm that they won't be there. Like
Yeah.
they why even talk about them? Like if you're not going to show them, don't even mention them.
Pretty
Because
weird.
nobody cares about the rest of their games right now.
Inaccurate.
That's just like upfront.
I mean,
you can just skip ours.
The Arcane's coming out with a game that looks interesting with Deathloop. So that's a Bethesda title, and Arcane did a really good job on the Dishonored series. So I'm interested in it, but I also still don't know much about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see a whole lot about it.
Real quick, the first Final Fantasy VII remade stuff was shown in 2005 as a PlayStation 3 tech demo.
Wow, for real?
Yeah, it was, but it wasn't announced as a remake, but that was the
Just the
first
tech
time
demo,
it was
yeah.
shown. Yeah, it was shown in a tech demo for a PlayStation 3.
Okay.
So it's been in the works for a long, long time.
Sure.
So
Fuck Final Fantasy 7.
Have you ever played? Oh, you
Yeah.
told us the story.
You know my story.
I think you told it on the show before.
Well,
Probably.
tell it again.
The German story?
Yeah.
no,
The Germans,
I don't know.
Tim. You remember?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tell Cody.
Well, Cody, I was so excited to play this game called Final Fantasy VII, and I loved it until it turned my memory card German. I don't know how. I don't know why. But I told myself I will never play a Final Fantasy game again.
That
I
was
haven't.
your Final Fantasy.
That was it.
Well, Final Fantasy 7
Oh,
remake.
man.
That's the time to go back. See
Yeah.
what you missed.
I mean,
risk
the
it.
remake, it does look really good. But I
Because
don't know. I
now
just.
My hard drive could turn German.
It
I can't
won't.
deal with that. Cody,
won't.
don't you lie to me. I've been duped before.
You act like you wouldn't still play Borderlands in German. Like, I just.
Okay, but he loves Borderlands. He was only mildly
Right.
intrigued by Final
Motherfucker.
Fantasy.
I will learn German to play Borderlands in German.
That's what I'm saying. So if you
God,
play Final Fantasy
show
and it turns
9
into
all the time.
German, who cares?
Nacht der Untoten!
I think his point is like he'd do anything to play Borderlands game. He doesn't have that with Final Fantasy, so like it's just too much effort. I don't think I don't think I have never, I can say this for a fact, never played through a Final Fantasy game. I've only played Final Fantasy games like in bits and pieces at people's houses. I have no interest. I've never been interested.
I played 7, 8, and 10.
Nah, I've had no interest in buying any of them at any point because I'm just like,
I'm interested in buying all of them.
Darkness in the face, just eyes.
From 5?
Yeah.
I haven't played 5.
Oh, okay. I don't remember his name though.
Me either.
15 and 7 are the only ones I've actually beat. But
I can't believe you beat 15. I bought 15 and I couldn't I couldn't do it. I was like, what is this?
You know,
I don't know.
Looking back,
he just liked the photo mode.
It was so good, dude. Everyone thinks I love that game because I was constantly posting those photos.
Yeah, I thought you loved it, but no,
I think
he doesn't.
I think
it's actually terrible.
Yeah, I think you debunked that on the stream because I thought you loved it too.
Yeah, I think.
No, I fucking hate that game. Like,
I'm sure it wasn't the game that turned my memory card German. It was probably Brainerd because that's where I was when it happened. But I just need something to blame.
I understand.
You just blame Brainerd for turning a memory card German.
A lot of strange shit happened in Brainerd, man.
Did you just call me babe? Did he just call me babe?
I thought he said Ben.
Did he just look at me and go, a lot of strange things happen in Brainerd, babe?
I feel so close to you right now.
At least he's being honest with you.
What did he say?
That's what Tim wanted to hear.
Oh, well, I heard babe, and Cody heard man.
Hey, babe.
No, Ben. Ben.
Oh, he heard Ben.
Hey, you want me to call you babe?
No,
I'll call you babe.
I'm looking away
If
from
Tim
you.
just ignore you right
He
now.
won't even look at me
Why
now.
did you take a picture of us?
He feels very strongly about this.
But I think Xbox did the best, like hands
Yeah.
down. I don't think it was really a competition. They opened and they could have ended E3 after that. And I probably would have been excited.
It didn't help that Sony wasn't there this year. It didn't help that EA didn't do anything this year. It didn't help that Nintendo never shows anything at E3 anymore.
I mean,
well,
they
do,
Nintendo's
but
thing
it's
they
not.
did?
Huh?
Nintendo's thing had me hyped. Just
Yeah,
FYI.
dude, it was exciting.
Yeah, but it's separate from E3 is what I'm saying. So like it doesn't help. Like we were like Xbox did the best at E3, but there were major companies that didn't show anything at E3.
I don't know, because you got to think we all watched it like through YouTube and other links and stuff like that.
Yeah, not all of us, Cody.
Right. Well, anyways, Nintendo does their direct. Like I watch it on YouTube, so like it's like consuming E3. Like just because they're not on the show floor doesn't mean they're not showing anything at E3. At least that's how it feels to me, because I'm not actually like physically at E3. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It all feels apart.
They show it around the time of E3, but they don't do it live with the rest of E3. So it's not like Nintendo doesn't have their own.
Tim, they do.
I know, but
they have their own block on the schedule.
Yeah, like
okay.
So they're not physically there, but it's still a big presentation.
You're not wrong.
But speaking of Nintendo, I'm super excited for Pokemon, even though people are slamming on it all over the place.
Yeah, it's suddenly got a lot of hate.
It's getting a lot of hate because they're not gonna. It's finally gotten to the point where they can't support the entire Pokédex or whatever for the game.
A strong word.
No. See, this is the problem. People are working on limited information right now, and everybody's like going in on how like they're talking about how they can't do it because of the new animations are doing this, that, and the other thing. All we know is what they've shown so far. You don't know as of right now what new animations they're talking about.
Okay, but
and all these comparisons that people are making to like the battle arena, like just the like Pokemon Stadium. I guess there was like a Pokemon Battle Royale that was made for the Wii or whatever. I don't know. That was basically another Pokemon Stadium. Like that's what people compare it to, and it's just like those were dedicated games just for the fighting. There's literally
Yeah.
nothing else in it other than menus, basically. Like
My
I don't
point
know.
is,
I just
I'm not saying it wouldn't be an assload of work, and I'm not saying that it wouldn't take an extremely long time to put all of that in, because it would, and it would probably delay the time the game's
Right.
release by a significant portion of time. I'm not
like 2 years probably. Yeah.
I'm not arguing that at all, but what I'm saying is they could do that.
Well,
They
they
are not
could, but
going to,
well,
and I don't blame them, but they could. Also,
no. I think it's a combo.
and I don't think they're going to do this, but my concern is that you're going to get those Pokemon added in the game. They're going
Oh,
to
you
sell
don't
them
think
to you.
No, because
I don't think
I
they
think
will, but they could, and that's a concern.
Nintendo's always had the opportunity, especially here on the Switch. They have the opportunity to make the other like regions DLC, and they still haven't like gone that far. I don't see them trying to do that with Pokemon. But to your point, they could if given enough time. But it is on Nintendo. They don't want to wait that long because every time they sell a Pokemon game, they make millions and millions of dollars. And on the flip side of that, the fan base would lose their fucking shit if they had to wait an actual development cycle for a Pokemon game. And that's part of the problem is like they want the game. Pokemon fans, I'm not including me. I'd wait for a full blown Pokemon game with multiple regions and stuff. I'd be all about it. But in general, the Pokemon fan base or whatever wants a new release every year. Even if they don't like it, they still want it. You know what I mean? And so, I mean, and Nintendo, like I said, they're not going to wait either. I mean, they make so much money off those games, whether they're good or bad. It's stupid, you know.
Dude,
so it's just
they need to make a Pokemon service game that they can just update year to year.
they do. But
Say it
I
one
don't
more
know.
time.
I'm hoping I'm hoping that they add things like they had in Let's Go. Like today, I was playing Let's Go with my wife today, and she just like shook the controller, came in, and we were running around the world together and stuff. I mean, that'd be cool, especially with like the raid battles and stuff or whatever. If they just gave her like a default Pokemon to play with or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely like some cool stuff that I feel like they could expand on, and I'm excited about what they've shown so far. But there's a lot of people that are just like dunking on it all over the place, and it's just like, I mean, if you wanted the Pokemon game that you're all talking about, you'd have to wait a 4-year development cycle, and they're just not. Nobody's gonna do that. Like nobody wants that to happen. So
They just whine.
it is what it is. They are. But other than that, Breath of the Wild sequel.
Dude,
Fuck yeah.
I've been playing Breath
Excited.
of the Wild again because I haven't done all the DLC yet, so I just went back and
Right.
I beat the 4 champions or whatever, and I'm on the final part of that. I'm super happy about that. That trailer is awesome looking.
Yeah, the trailer looked really good. It looks like they're gonna go like dark and like zombie
Yeah,
with it, or
Majora's
something
Mask
like that.
almost.
Yeah,
man.
which would be cool. But just because the majority of the players, you know what I mean, they're all adults now, so having an
Yeah.
adult theme kind of thing would be nice. Not
And
like
yeah, they've had kind of dark themes like that in the past too. Like I said, Majora's Mask is one that everyone kind of points out that
Right.
if you look into it more, like it's kind of there's a lot of creepy stuff going on there.
right.
But yeah,
Luke was
there's a lot of
right.
cool things about the trailer.
When isn't
Hot
Luke
in your
right?
house.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what he's right about.
I'm sweating.
One of the things
Yeah,
is
you are.
they show Zelda with like her haircut and stuff, and they show Zelda
Right.
and Link walking around a lot. I'm wondering
Right.
if they'll do something crazy like add a co-op element or playing as Zelda maybe.
I mean, that would be bomb diggity, really. I just fucking.
Bomb
I-
diggity.
What was
Heard
it?
here
What was
first.
the Zelda game?
Bomb
You could play as the 4
It's not
different
the
colored
Magnus.
links.
diggity.
Oh,
You could, like,
Triforce
Boy.
Heroes?
Something like that. I don't know. I never played it, but I know of it, kind of thing. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like they've never done co-op with Zelda before. I keep wanting to call it Link just because I know, but it's not like they've never done co-op with Zelda before. So it'd be kind of nice to see, really.
Yeah, and
especially
like
on the
Cadence
Switch,
of
like-
Hyrule. That's
Right.
another one. It's not a Zelda title, but it's a Zelda title, and that's cool.
Right. Yeah. It's just there was some cool things, and then Animal Crossing's coming out next year.
Yep.
Or whatever, and I'm not a huge Animal Crossing person myself, but it looks like a fun game. It looks like Stardew Valley to me.
Yeah, it's got the
You know,
crafting elements. I
Right.
love that.
And it looks like you can start from like nothing. I don't know if that's how the original Animal Crossing was
No,
or whatever.
Definitely.
But it
not.
looks like you can start like kind of like RimWorld or something like that. You can start from nothing, and and
Yeah.
kind of build a town. And I like games like that personally.
Yeah.
Just kind of it's not an idle game, but you're just kind of chilling. You're just
Yeah,
kind of doing
I love that about Animal Crossing. You just kind of like play it at your own pace, and this one looks
Right.
like it'll have really cool multiplayer elements as well. Like I think it showed like 8 players being in a town together. That's huge.
Right. Yeah, because the original was single player, right? Or did it have
Um,
multiplayer aspects?
Yeah, there have been a couple of games in the past where you can play together via online multiplayer or local, like wireless. But this
Right.
is the first one, I think, that you can do local co-op in, and that's really cool. Me and Andrew were worried about that. Like, we both like Animal Crossing. We are like, okay, so when the Switch one comes out, we're just gonna have to take turns. That's gonna suck. But you can play as each of your characters together on your island at the same
Right.
time.
Right. So yeah, something that I found interesting about a lot of these games, Animal Crossing included, because it got delayed. A lot of them are all coming out in March. Like they're still
Yeah.
coming out for this fiscal year, but there's a bunch
This
of titles
year.
coming out in March.
I
Like
noticed that too.
I thought that was interesting. I didn't know. It's just weird to me why, because I
Yeah,
don't feel like the
same
holiday
time of
lineup
year.
right now is super strong.
I
By any means?
What's coming out this holiday season? Death
Pokemon?
Stranding, kinda. Not even. It's like September.
Oh, there's only one game coming out in September. That's worth talking about.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, Borderlands. Borderlands.
Maybe.
But Borderlands. I mean, Borderlands isn't for the holiday lineup, I guess.
No, it's September.
I think we're kind of confirming what you're saying. Like, I can't think of anything coming out this holiday
Right.
season.
Yeah. The only thing I can think of right now is Pokemon, off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe the Master Chief Collection will come to PC
Yeah.
this holiday, or whatever, or well, Halo Reach, I should
They
say.
made it sound like
It was out right now.
Yeah.
And it's not.
I know. That
Yeah.
fucked me up.
that fucked me up. That fucked
I
everybody up.
posted in Discord like, yo, not only is there the PC Xbox app, but
Right.
MCC now.
That's what
Right.
they made it sound like it was gonna, like they said, starting now, Master Chief Collection will be available starting with Halo Reach on PC. I was like, whoa, now?
Yeah. The wording, got me fucked up. The only thing worth getting on there right now, for me, is Imperator Rome, which I haven't installed yet, but I plan on. And then,
I've been playing Slay the Spire.
oh, yeah, I had the problem with a lot of those games right now is I have like a good chunk of them.
Yeah.
So, Star Wars. Oh, the Star Wars game is coming out in November.
Doing it again?
Dude,
No,
after
I mean,
seeing
yeah.
You're having a
the
weird.
But I
trailer for it,
don't
I'm
know.
less excited,
Yeah,
so
I'm not super hyped for the Star
Hear
Wars
Cody
game.
out of everyone.
I hope it's good.
I hope it is.
It's because Cody's loud.
But I mean, I hear Cody out of Tim, out of Justin, and in my ears.
Yeah.
I
Very
can
confusing.
probably turn my voice
No,
or
you're
Tim.
No,
or
no, no,
somebody.
no, no. You're fine.
The new Star
Yeah.
Wars game is in November, so that's
November.
holiday lineup.
Okay, yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I just don't think.
Where are
Yeah,
What's
but
that
2
noise
games.
mean?
Like that's not. I'm
Coconuts.
kind of curious. Google.
Yeah.
What are you curious about?
Games that are coming out this holiday. I feel like this
Oh.
this year is just like a setup year, and next year is gonna be fucking insane.
Oh yeah, it's 2020.
Yeah, I don't
We'll
know.
see.
That's what it
Ooh.
sounds like.
Ooh. Hey, has anyone played
Yes.
Fight for Sanctuary yet?
No.
No,
Oh,
I could though.
Have you?
On Game Pass.
of course I have.
Is it good?
Yeah, so it's kind of like very similar
Eternal's
to like
22
the
in
disease
November.
and stuff in Last of Us,
Okay.
but Borderlands form.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
So,
Extreme.
so it's like Zombie Island?
kind of that. There was bits that reminded me of that, but you don't have a mission that you have to shoot like 100 brains and collect them.
Why the fuck not?
God, that was such a long mission.
That was. Cody, did you ever play the Zombie Island of Dr. Ned?
Zombie Island? Talking about Dead Island?
No.
DLC
Borderlands.
for Borderlands.
DLC.
The first one.
Oh.
The Zombie Island of Dr. Ned expansion. It was good.
It was really good.
No. I don't
That's probably
think
my
I.
favorite one that they've done.
I
other
think-
than Dragon Keep.
I don't think
Yeah.
I played through the entirety of one. I don't think I've played through the entirety of any of them. I've just played them.
Me neither. Don't look at me like that.
I will play
Yeah,
with
a
you.
lot of games are not coming out this holiday.
Okay.
That's weird.
It's all being set up for next year.
That's what it seems like. Like you got Outer Worlds, which is October, which is a game that a lot of people are excited for.
Yeah.
Ghost Recon's in
I mean,
October.
it's Obsidian.
Is it? Oh yeah, that's their
Obsidian?
thing. Yeah.
The Outer Worlds is
Yeah.
So
And
I
then-
like Obsidian, so they do a good job. I'm excited for that.
Be
It
good.
But
looks
like-
it looks like some. It's not a Bethesda title. Bethesda's not publishing
Right,
it, but
that's the
it
feel.
looks like it's running on Fallout 4's engine, which is weird. I don't think it is, but it looks exactly like it to me.
I'd like
Yeah.
to see another Unreal tournament.
There is one. It's free on PC.
Yeah.
It's not
pretty
very
fun.
good.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Well,
It's
it was
it's not
fun.
as good as the old ones.
Yeah, but it was fun when it first came out. But then
Yeah,
it's just like
it's fun for that style of shoot. Just like Quake Champions
Right.
is fun for that style game,
Yeah.
but not
Right.
that great.
No, I just want a new Quake game. I want actual Quake.
It does not want to do it.
No,
yeah, there
I'd
hasn't
go
been a
for
Quake
another
game
Serious
since the
Sam.
360, right?
Probably.
The 360 release.
there are new
think
Serious
so.
Sam games.
Yeah.
I haven't played it
Like
since I
four?
actually had a computer.
Yeah, but there are new ones.
Hmm.
They're pretty good. I think
Yeah.
I have a couple.
I remember Giants too. A long time ago.
I don't remember
What?
Giants.
Is that a game?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember it at all.
So is there anything else from E3 that you guys got excited about?
No, I was mostly like the Digital Devolvers was weird as always, but I didn't watch their whole thing. Did they actually announce any games this year, or did they just do
I
the
didn't
weird
catch theirs.
bit thing?
I didn't catch it. I didn't catch that one.
Whew. 1997.
Oh,
IGN
Citizen
gave it a
Kabuto.
9.2 out of 10, and Steam gave it an 8 out of 10.
It's pretty good.
It was a good game.
What was I gonna say? Minecraft Dungeons. I was surprised. Justin is not impressed with that game.
He's not a big Minecraft guy.
Like Minecraft.
Yes.
I'm not a big Minecraft guy, but I
Fucking
thought
suck
I
it,
thought
lick
that
it.
game was fun.
it looks like Diablo, and I just don't really like Diablo.
I feel like it's gonna have a RuneScape vibe more than Diablo. Like, yeah, it's got the. I get what you're saying with the Diablo thing, but I don't know.
If they
That's
just,
what I mean. Because there's gonna be a crafting portion to that game. There's going to be
Right.
not like beat things down or whatever to craft it and all that BS or whatever. I think that's where you're gonna get into the RuneScape
Yeah,
type
those
stuff
kinds
or
of things
whatever.
would be cool.
Right.
Just
I
the,
just
the isometric point of view just got me
right.
like bleh. Pass.
Wasn't RuneScape isometric?
No, it was top down. You could change what direction it was.
Oh, was it? Oh yeah, I don't know. I only played a little bit of RuneScape, so it's just
Buddy, I'm
It's
subscribed to RuneScape, old school RuneScape right now.
I mean, can't you play that on your phone now?
You
Yeah, if
can.
you remember, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
They-
yeah.
They deleted my character, so
Dude,
I downloaded old school RuneScape like 2 years ago because I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get to play it again. But I tried to log in and I got a message saying that my account was no longer active and my character had been deleted. And I was like, well, it makes sense.
it's hard to start from scratch.
Yeah, so I deleted the launcher and I was done. I was like, I'm
Understandable.
never starting again.
It's so much time to lose.
Because I feel like I had adamantium heavy armor, which isn't like top tier, but it was good.
Yeah, you
Is
earned
that-
it.
Is that the right one?
That's
Adamantium?
it's up there. It's not ruined, but it's good.
No, it's not rune, but I had like, that's like the kind of dark greenish one, right? Yeah, I had adamantium. So
There was one other thing I liked about E3. Their Fire Emblem trailer that they showed, I thought was
Oh,
really
yeah.
good. Like, I had lost a lot of interest in the Fire Emblem game after the last thing they showed, which is just like some of the combat or whatever. But this one showed like a lot of what's going on with the plot. Like, it looks like the whole like school kind of visual novel thing is like the first part of the game, and then the second
Right.
part of the game there's like a time jump, and you and the students you hang out
why do
with
you have that stupid
are
Sharpie?
like the new heads of the different countries and going
If you
to
take that
war.
Sharpie out, I'm gonna hurt you.
So
I think
That got
I
me
think that
reinvested.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
hurt
the
you.
story wise that's going to be interesting. Oh my god. What was that?
penis giblets. Oh,
He
What,
has
pinching his nipple?
twice, or is it 3? Yes, actually, twice today. He's got this stupid Sharpie in his pocket,
Oh,
and he is colored on my neck with it. And he just unzipped that pocket to grab the Sharpie, and so I preemptively grabbed the nipple and squeezed.
you didn't grab my nipple.
Well, your
You
chest.
grabbed my fucking chest fat.
You're right.
Whatever is like
'cause your
hiding in
nipple's,
the
like,
armpit.
way the fuck over here for whatever reason. He has
Ian's
weird
just marking
nipples.
his territory, Tim. I'm just.
Do you say I have hard nipples?
Weird nipples.
Oh yeah, they're weird. They're like,
I'm aware.
wait,
Why I said it.
they're like.
I
You
don't.
about
I don't
to
want
Buffalo
I
Bill
don't.
yourself on stream? Were you
No,
about
I
to
didn't.
start
I did
rubbing
do
them?
this.
You were about to?
No, I was about to like lightly
is
touch
this?
them
Well, this is getting highlighted.
with two of my fingers.
Oh
what is
yeah,
the
you were
title-
about to Buffalo
what is
Bill
the title
yourself.
of-
I don't got
Like the-
chapstick. Do I got some
Oh
lotion?
my god.
I don't know.
Would you fuck me? Because I'd fuck me.
Fuck me.
Oh
hard.
man.
I know.
He knows.
All right, so Fire Emblem, that
Oh,
new game.
sorry.
I'm excited.
Goodbye, horses.
I'm excited for. I'm not a huge Fire Emblem person. I played their mobile game for a little while, but that game in particular look cool. I just think I'm curious if it'll be like if they'll give it like a replayability factor where you
That's what I was
will
thinking.
choose one of the houses to play as to start at the beginning of the game. You play through that way, and then you can play it again as from like a different point of view and stuff like that. I think that'd be
Yeah.
interesting. I don't think they're going to do that. From my knowledge of Fire Emblem, even as limited as it is, it seems like it's normally like a roller coaster, you know what I mean, type game where it's
usually
very
pretty
like on the
straightforward.
right. But I think that'd be cool, and would be a nice thing to see. But I don't know. It looked
I think
nice.
it would make
I mean,
sense because the previous game that came out, it was one of those like 2 cartridges. Like you get this cartridge and you'll be like this half of the story, and then you can like I think you could do a digital download of the other half, which was playing like the other side of the campaign. So I could see them.
So they cut it up
doing
like
that sort of
Pokemon?
thing.
Yeah.
that's weird.
Yeah.
Pokemon's really like the only game you've ever really. I feel like is the only game that's really ever done that, where it's like you are missing out content if you get
Yeah,
this
if you don't have the
version kind of
other.
thing, and it's the only game I feel like that's allowed to get away with that too.
Yeah.
really,
Fire Emblem
like
pulled it off.
yeah, that's
I don't
interesting.
think I've ever played a Fire Emblem game. I am just not super interested in, for whatever
Nintendo.
reason. It's not just Nintendo. It's just like most JRPG style games. Not really into it.
I don't-
It doesn't
It's
matter.
a
like,
tactics game.
I know that this one's a tactics game, but not all Fire Emblem games are tactics games, are they? Are they?
Yeah, Fire Emblem.
Like I
that's
think
what
every single one,
Maybe I
except
would.
for like some goofy one on the Wii U.
Maybe I would be more into that than them, but like for the most part, it's just like that art style
Okay,
doesn't
I get that.
do it for me. It's
Right.
why it's one reason I've never been into Final Fantasy on any platform.
That's like how I feel about this new Star Wars game coming out. I just
Yeah.
don't like how it looks.
It looks a lot like
the anime.
no, I was gonna say what? You think
car-
the new
the
Star Wars
cartoon?
game? We were talking about the Star Wars one.
Yeah, Star Wars has a cartoon that's
Yeah,
been going
we're
on
talking about
forever.
the
They're
game. We're
animated,
talking about
yeah.
Fallen Jedi, I think.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
and it
looks
looks
like the
like-
cartoon.
Yeah, it does. It definitely does.
Oh.
I called it an
Oh, it looks
anime.
like Rebels
but
too. Oh,
yes,
I
it
was
looks
gonna
a lot.
say
Like
it looks a
cartoon.
lot like The Force Unleashed.
Gameplay wise, yeah.
Oh yeah,
gameplay-wise.
gameplay it
Which
definitely does.
I really liked The Force Unleashed, but I don't know that I don't know.
I don't know if
That
you want to
game-
play that kind
that-
of game again.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that gameplay is 10 years old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
That's
didn't show
why,
much for
like,
the gameplay.
It literally, you're not wrong. Like, it looks exactly like the Force Unleashed, but the problem is the Force Unleashed, like that came out 10 years ago, and it looks like there's been zero innovation in between then and now. So
Right.
unless you really enjoyed the Force Unleashed, which a lot of people did the first one, not so much the second one.
I mean, it was all right. They were both okay.
Yeah,
It looks like
and
this
it's
game.
the
Money
problem.
away.
This game's gonna have to be carried by its plot so far. unless they show some crazy gameplay that they've not showed yet.
Yeah, because the cute droid is not going to be enough to carry the game. Sorry, a lot of people
It's
love
not.
that droid, but dude, like there needs to be. They need to show
More?
me a lot more for me to be interested.
Dude, they've
in
got
Right.
Forrest Whitaker in there, so we'll see what other talent they've got.
Again, that puts it at Rebels for me though, because he was a character in Rebels.
Oh.
Saul Guerrero.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I already know what
It-
happens
it's-
to him because I've seen fucking
Right.
Force Awakens or whatever, whichever
not,
one.
Not Force what? Rogue One. That's the one you're
Yeah.
looking for.
Thanks, Sarah.
Yeah. Thank you. Because I don't know. There's so many Star Wars titles out there. I go see them and I go,
I'd rather just
Decent
go play
movie.
Outcast or Academy again.
right. Like I
You're
just
gonna give me
I
a
don't
game
know.
that says Jedi in it? Give me a Kyle Katarn game, god damn it.
Give me that
I just
Mordhau mod, Star Wars.
I don't. I just don't understand why can't they give you a and now that would be fun, chopping off people's limbs with lightsabers. But what was I gonna say? I don't understand why if that game is another one of those that feels like a roller coaster ride. There's gonna be very limited.
Very linear.
Right. You'll probably get a little bit of exploration, but the levels are gonna be they'll just be big, but they're not. But you're not gonna be able to like go around at will. And I just feel like a Star Wars game like KOTOR would like it doesn't have to be KOTOR, but giving you the choice, kind of like in Mass Effect or whatever, where you could pick like different planets and stuff to go to, and this, that, and the other thing, and kind of do things in your own order, would be super beneficial in a Star Wars universe where there's so much to explore. Like, you have so much lore to like pull from, kind of thing. Like do that.
Most of that lore is dead though.
I mean, there's still stuff out there. You can't, even if most of it's dead, there's still a lot of lore.
You can
in Star
still
Wars.
have non-canon shit.
You
I mean, I'll lightsaber some zombies.
always a zombie. Like, I don't know where we're doing.
No.
But I don't know, like with the lore, like Justin said, you can have non-canon stuff, but it just feels like they threw out so much of the expanded universe that it just like I don't know.
There's
I
so
don't
much
know.
cool shit they could have built on, and they never did, and now they never will.
Now they never will because they're like, oh, that doesn't count because new movies.
Yeah, I mean, like, look at, maybe that's why all those games got canceled, because they didn't fit with Disney's idea of the lore.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1313 looked good, and it looked like it had more of a mature vibe to it, kind of thing, than this does. This
Because
just
you were
looks
gonna
like
get
Absolutely.
Bounty Hunter.
right,
go
you
back
know,
to the
right, and I don't
Overall
know.
Origin game
Oh, yeah.
that was supposed to come out like years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't. Yeah,
Oh,
that's dead.
that would have been so good.
Could have been cool. But now
Could've
they have his own lore in the show,
Yeah.
which is crazy as fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I don't know. But overall, like I liked E3.
Yeah.
There was some cool stuff in it, but
There were announcements that I liked. I wasn't blown away by anything.
except for maybe Cyberpunk, that didn't blow me away. But the fact that
presentation
Keanu-
was really good.
Right. But the fact that Keanu Reeves is going to be your buddy for the entirety of Cyberpunk 2077
Fuck
is
yeah.
fucking amazing.
That is
like he's
super
in
good.
your head. Like that's so cool. I don't know. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that. But other than Cyberpunk, I don't feel like anything really blew me away. I like the way that I like the direction Microsoft is
Okay,
going.
wait. Did Cyberpunk really blow you away with just a cinematic trailer?
Huh? It didn't.
I'm sick of
I just
saying
said it didn't blow me away or whatever, but it didn't. It was the best thing shown, really, out of everything else. Like
But
there's
it again, like you were saying earlier. We didn't get a lot of gameplay for games, period, and there was no gameplay for
Well,
Cyberpunk. And
yes,
Maybe that
there was.
gameplay.
No, there was
there was
there
some,
was
but it wasn't. It wasn't.
there was a
lot.
50. No, there was a 50-minute gameplay demo again
Hmm.
after the main
After,
floor
but
stuff.
what I'm saying is the main floor stuff is what they showed on Twitch. The main floor stuff is what
You
I watched.
you can't watch the 50. Nobody's
But
gonna
what
sit
I'm
there for
saying-
50 minutes.
What I'm
Like
saying is, yeah, they showed it to the people that were there live, and you
I'm
could
pretty sure you
read
can
about it
YouTube.
afterwards. You might be able to YouTube it, but
you
like
could do that last year. It's the same thing they did last year.
my point
like-
was that like most people are not looking that stuff up after the fact. Have you? I haven't.
I have. How do you think I saw 21 minutes of the new Pokemon gameplay? Nintendo had gameplay for literally every single game that
Yeah.
they announced. It just wasn't in their direct. I haven't looked up the Cyberpunk gameplay yet, but that's because it's an hour long, and I've been playing Days Gone. Like all I've done lately is play Days Gone because I can actually put my hands on that right now. But yeah, like I go up and look up a lot of that stuff. You guys saw I linked you the video to the Pokemon. You
Yeah.
called me in the middle of watching it, and I was super excited.
Yeah.
Is there
Like,
a reason why you're like caressing your hands like an evil
Because I'm
mastermind?
excited for
You're like,
Pokemon,
"Oh,
dude."
fucking Pokemon.
I am. I'm super pumped for the new Pokemon game because they're starting to creep into that open
right?
world. Yeah, I mean a little bit, but
Definitely
they're
baby
starting. They're
steps.
starting to like go to the open world aspects that everybody wants. Like
Mhm.
it's not full blown open world, but the area between each town, it's not just gonna be routes like it used to be. Like you're on Route 1, do. No, it's no, fuck all that bullshit. It's like, hey, you're in this city, you need to go to that city, have fun, and you go in the open world or whatever, and you're gonna run into Pokemon that are gonna be way stronger than you. Sometimes you're gonna have to run away, and you can go like actually hunt them down because they're in the overworld. You know what I mean? So it's just, yeah, like I'm super excited for that
He is
portion.
super excited for it.
I am. I am.
Let's go with this video
to the
game
point
boner.
that he is screaming in our ears about it.
Yeah.
Turn your
Yeah,
volume
yeah.
down, dude.
Seriously.
Sorry.
You didn't hear that loud
Sorry.
knock on his computer desk when we started talking about it?
Oh yeah, his desk got 6 inches higher. I noticed.
But yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
no,
Goodness.
yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. Now, I will say with Cyberpunk
That's
though,
just
I
the
try not to
first one.
watch
Oh, I thought that was the volume for the headset.
the front.
I'm not using that. It's not helpful. Shut up. It's fine. It's on. Yeah, I got it. I'm dumb. It's fine.
Oh God.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, but the part of the reason I don't look at everything that's coming up about Cyberpunk is because I want to be surprised.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like
That's a lot of the fun.
I don't want to get I don't want to hear about all the story stuff before it actually comes out. Like the Keanu Reeves thing, I don't mind hearing about that, because it's probably very very early game. You know what I mean? But I don't want to hear about like I want to go into that blind like I did with Days Gone and just be surprised
Yeah.
about anything that happens, kind of thing.
Yeah, I think
So-
that's the way to go, you know? Like watch whatever cinematic they put out to advertise the game, but
Right.
so many times I've gone like digging for information about a game and then it comes out and there's no intrigue at all. Like, okay, I already know all the mechanics.
Right.
I'm not that excited.
Dude, I'm most
Right.
excited. The thing I'm most excited for, and they didn't show much, is Elden Ring.
Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about Elden
We
Ring.
didn't talk about Elden
George
Ring.
R. R.
Yeah.
Martin plus fucking From Software.
Yep.
That's
and
pretty hype.
The vibes that I got, even though it was just a short cinematic, what I picked up on from that short cinematic, I mean, it looks art style wise, it looks like a Souls game. It's probably not a part of that world, I would guess. If George R. R. Martin is doing all of this world building behind the scenes for it, it's probably not part of the Souls universe, but it looks art wise like a Souls game. I
Absolutely.
would assume that it's going to play similarly to Sekiro or one of the Souls games.
Right.
So I'm excited about it.
Yeah, me too. It looks like it's a lot of Norse influences looking at that trailer. It could be connected in like a weird way, like just the same way Bloodborne's connected to Dark Souls
And
in
so
some ways.
Sekiro, yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be good because I have high hopes that, you know, Martin, he creates these awesome characters and interplay between them. And that's something that we haven't really seen in the Souls games very much.
Yeah.
So seeing more of that would be great.
Yeah, I'm not super excited yet for that.
Yeah, I
Not
mean,
quite.
there's so little.
That's
You're
probably
right.
what I'm most excited for. But I still think that the game, because we talked about it, how like for the last like 3 E3s in a row, there's been at least one game that got super hyped that
Yeah.
then crashed.
Yeah.
The only one that I feel like has that major risk right now would be Cyberpunk, even though it could be amazing.
Well,
It's definitely way up.
it-
It's so hyped right now.
yeah.
Mhm.
right.
So-
There was no Fable announced, which was my choice before.
Yeah.
or whatever. But yeah, I mean, you're right. It's the most hyped game probably out of all of E3.
Oh,
Yeah.
for
Honestly.
sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so you're not wrong. I don't know. I have belief that CD Projekt Red is going to put out at least a 85% decent game or whatever. Like it'll have some hiccups here and there or whatever. I don't
Yeah.
expect it to be Witcher 3 perfect, but I also don't expect it to like flop. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, honestly, because of the Witcher 3 being the last game that they came out with, this game might get like if it's not perfect like the Witcher was or whatever, it might get dinged just for that
Oh
fact.
yeah.
Yeah.
That it's not an improvement kind of thing. Even though it's not like one for one, obviously, because you're not swinging. Well,
Sci-fi.
yeah, you're sci-fi and you have elbow swords instead of a long sword,
And
so
it's
you know what
first
I mean.
person. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
That's gonna be
It's
sweet.
not one to one, but I just feel they probably will get dinged a little bit if it's not like balls off the walls, amazing kind of thing. So it is what it is.
Oh,
So
thank you, Key.
You're welcome.
You're not cute.
Key said, if he doesn't see me tomorrow,
Happy
I'm
Father's Day.
yeah, I'm including you in this.
Aw.
Happy Father's Day to us.
Oh, Happy Father's Day, man.
Happy
I'm
Father's
not a
Day.
father, but
You're
thank
a
you.
father.
You have
kitty.
cats.
I do have cats. Those are the cards that my mom sent me from my cats for
That's
Father's
amazing.
Yeah.
Day. Well, closing thoughts.
So, yeah.
Closing thoughts. E3 was mostly meh this year. It was alright. There was some cool stuff, but mostly meh for me. What?
I'm laughing at Key because
Oh.
he said I can be his daddy even though I have a child. And you can see the fucking slide in the background for the kid,
Don't
and
worry
you
about it,
guys
it's
just say
fine.
shit to me.
It's fine.
My clothing. Closing.
Cody.
Whoa,
Cody,
keep your clothing on.
Your
My
closing
do this all the
thought.
time.
thought.
Hold
English
on.
isn't my first language.
Cody,
Anyways,
your clothing thought is Pokemon.
no,
He
actually,
didn't get it. He didn't get
You didn't
it.
hear it?
No, he heard
no,
it, but he didn't get the joke.
Oh.
no, I get the joke, but honestly, the game that I'm having the most fun with right now is hands down Days Gone. For a game that I was really super meh about or whatever, I'm super, super happy I bought it. It's so good. It might be the first game I complete this year, and I don't complete a whole lot of games. But that's all I've done is to play this fucking game. Like I might platinum this game, be my first platinum on PlayStation, because I just don't play my PlayStation that often. It's good as shit.
Beautiful. I have been playing Destiny 2 on PC, and it's been pretty fun. It's good to get back into that.
Did you hit the soft cap before?
Yeah, but I didn't have any of the DLC or anything, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, it was a quick one. I'm at like
I hit-
600 light right now.
Oh yeah, you're more than me because the soft cap when I played was like 400
Oh, okay, yeah.
when Forsaken first came out or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I haven't played that in a hot minute.
Yeah, I've been playing that with like Holmes and a couple other people on my other Discord.
Yeah,
How many times does Holmes beat Sekiro now?
I
it's
think
got to
he's
be double
done it
digits.
twice for sure. I have not beat it.
I'm planning on picking it up on Friday.
Do it.
That's my plan.
Yeah.
I plan on playing it.
Do you?
Yeah,
We're gonna
Justin
do
wants
Let's
me to
Play.
stream it.
Right here.
I have only fully achieved 4 games in my life. Borderlands 1, Borderlands 2, and then the first 2 Batman Arkham games.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know, I played through the first 2, and I never played Origins, and I never played Night.
Really?
I bought all of them, and like I was super hyped about Night, and then Night had, for whatever reason, all of the games that came out on Steam that summer, were incredibly broken on release, and like I never played Night because of that, and I picked up Night on sale. Like it was crazy because like the summer it released in like the beginning of June, and then the summer sale came, and I got Arkham Knight for like $10, and I still haven't played it.
I only played halfway through,
because I wanted to play through Origins,
and I love the Arkham games.
Yeah, the first 2, amazing.
Well, Origins, I mean, I understand why they changed the voices, but I couldn't get it. Like, I couldn't replay it through.
Whose voice did they change?
Joker's and Batman's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
They didn't want to pay that money anymore.
They replaced Mark Hamill with
Troy Baker?
Troy Baker. So.
And then
Easy guess.
I can't remember who they replaced Batman with, but then they got him back.
Nolan North?
Maybe.
I don't think
The only other voice actor?
the only other one that we can name.
No, I mean, I literally just started to replay through the Fight for Sanctuary for a second time right before I came here. I'm super excited to see how that transcends into 3, and that's why they released this one.
Right, yeah, it's like a prequel to that.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously I'm all on that Borderlands train.
Yeah, I'll have to grab that on PSN so I can play through that.
Dude, for sure, I'll play with you.
Yeah.
I understand why they released
Oh,
a chunk for Borderlands 2 because in terms of the story,
yeah.
2 goes into 3. I get
Right.
that. But it's still weird to me that they released something for the game that came out in 2012 and not their most
Tim,
recent
we've been
game.
over this. No one played the pre-sequel. No one
I
cares
know
about the
we've been over
pre-sequel.
it. No one plays the pre.
Well, I finally beat
get
it. I finally beat it.
Okay, someone played the pre-sequel.
Luke and me went through, and I do have to give a quick shout out to Luke because I know he's listening. So I was waiting to play Fight for Sanctuary with him, and apparently he was waiting to play it with me, but we didn't communicate to each other. And I was the asshole, and I already played it.
That's fucked up.
He's been waiting for me.
At least
so.
you were
You
honest
can
about
play
it.
it.
Luke,
again.
baby, I'm sorry.
You can play it again.
I am. Again without him, but then I will play it with him.
Oh, that killed me.
You're welcome.
All right, we got anything else?
Nope.
That's all.
Play
we got.
Days
Second,
Gone.
look at.
Okay, I don't have a PlayStation, so I can't.
Justin, if you
Yeah.
buy any other PlayStation game this year, I swear to God, you'll like it.
Oh,
Swear to
but
God.
not Ian. Ian can go fuck himself.
Yeah.
Ian, you don't play video games.
Oh, bullshit.
Other than
I've been
Borderlands.
playing Borderlands.
He plays
Other than
Borderlands.
Borderlands. Name one other game you've played consistently this year.
Hey,
Consistently,
I
not
just
just
bought-
one time.
I just bought 2 games the other day.
What games?
Borderlands.
No, I bought NBA 2K19 and NHL 19 because they have that huge sale right now.
TJ Maxx had NBA 2K18 for like $3.
Dude, I just bought 2K19 for $2.99
Where?
on the PSN store.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
It was
it
huge sale.
was on super sale because it fucking tanked.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the game is bad.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm gonna wrap
That should
up
be our outro.
show. All right. That's our closing thoughts. We are our life in pixels. Oh my God. It's
Bye.
We will be
Booking.
back next week, hopefully with less
Less-
technical difficulties,
or
and I
more.
won't have to cut out
That
the
was
first
my
20 minutes
fault.
of the show. It was not your fault.
That's all
It
my
was
fault.
so much worse than that.
It was
Okay. Anyway,
technology's fault.
bye.
Bye.